Yes, like she's a bad bitch. She's like they say on Twitter, she's some milk. We like her.
Yeah, definitely.
And definitely like Hillary.
All right, you ready?
Yep.
3.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Let's call it our channel because I feel like we're having a conversation. I'm talking to you guys. We're about to get into a little bit of tea, some hot topics that's been, happening this week. So stay along for the ride, honey. Tune in. First things first, let's talk about Sha'Carri. Let me sip my water, y'all. I have to work later today, so we sipping water for tea time, okay? Sha'Carri, baby. Let me just say that I loved I don't even think it was an apology. She just addressed us on the Today Show, NBC. I love that she didn't apologize. She fully owned what she did, which I appreciate. Of course, she, as we all know, was the fastest, and we were rooting for her to win the 100-meter dash. She was the fastest. We're like, yes, she's going to the Olympics, July 23rd, Tokyo. We're lit, black girl magic, it's happening. And then she got caught smoking weed, marijuana, THC, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, honey. She did a piss test. I presume, they're getting ready to get all their clearances together, and she failed the test. I mean, what more can you say? It's like, I'm mad that we're not gonna get to see her shine this year, but she's 21, she's so young. She has at least, 2 more Olympics to get into. However, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed. I feel like we're all kind of disappointed. And I love what Cardi B said, like, y'all be rooting for, people of color and black people so much, and you bring these people up and rooting for them, and then as soon as they make one mistake, y'all are ready to throw them under the bus. But there was a tweet I saw on Twitter, was like, you don't embarrass family members in front of other people. And Sha'Carri is our family. She's our family at this point, and I will not sit by while you talk trash about her online. What were you doing at 21? Okay? Did you even graduate college? Did you go to a 4-year right away? Were you smoking weed, doing your homework? What were you doing? Yes, there's different pressures set on her. Yes, her mother just died with like less than a month ago. Yes, she's dealing with all these things. So Sha'Carri, honey, I'm praying for you, baby. I'm rooting for you, and I want to see you win. And if I see anybody throwing salt on your name on my timeline, I'm gonna say so. And that's just that on that. But even with her, that happening, there's so many other things happening with black women. There's women that can't compete because there's too much testosterone levels. The testosterone levels are too high. There's taking away these special made swim caps for women with thicker natural hair. Like, they are really coming out the woodwork to bring us down. Keep these women lifted in prayer, please. Like, what's going on? Like, what are y'all literally doing behind the scenes? We want to see them win, and y'all pulling rugs left and right, trying to get these women to not be able to compete at their best self, at their full potential. With all that said, I'll still be watching July 23rd on NBC. Sorry, I will be watching. Sha'Carri, love you, girl. Love you, girl. Jesus. Let's just quickly talk about Brittany Byrd and St. John. I love St. John. I only know that one song from him, but it's a bop. And I don't want to be like one of those, I put you on, but I was listening to that song before it was even charting the charts, honey. I was in my room like, like that's my jam. So anywho, Brittany Byrd, beautiful girl. Brittany Byrd and St. John were in a West Hollywood cafe. I assume just having a great normal afternoon, and Lil Uzi Vert, does he see them? Like, how does he even know they're there? Sees them, I guess he talks to St. John first. They get into a verbal communication altercation situation, honey, and then Brittany Byrd interjects herself. First things first, Brittany, We don't do that. We don't do that. John, no, stop. We don't do that, girl. You step to the side and let those men discuss what they're discussing, and you don't do that. You do not interject yourself, because allegedly she was assaulted, and TMZ was reporting that baby Brittany Bird was in the hospital. And I was conversing with my friend here. How? What happened for her to end up assaulted in the hospital? I don't know, but Brittany, I'm gonna tell you something. We don't jump in men's arguments. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that. We're not like, no, Tyler's not. No! We do not interject ourselves. You let those men talk about whatever they're talking about. If they get to scuffling, guess where I am? I'm in the car. I'm at the front door with my purse in my crook of my arm waiting. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting involved. I'm not getting in the middle. Brittany, I wish you well. What does she do? Is she a singer? Is she a rapper? She's an artist. Okay, you're an artist. Girl, focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. And if you want to be with John, that's fine. But one thing I know, and two things for sure. Two men arguing, do not interject yourself. Now the TMZ's reporting that you've been assaulted. Stay out of grown man's business, please.
Do you think it's Uzi that looks bad, or Brittany, or St. John?
It's Uzi for sure. Uzi. I'm not concerned about St. John, Brittany Bird. I'm concerned that you interjected yourself. Uzi, what are you doing? Because I just saw you days later after this report was at a 4th of July party with your girlfriend. Breakdance. He was killing it though, won't he? He was killing it. Breakdancing on the floor. JT, she looks so happy. I know some of y'all don't like her. I like her because she's real. Like, she's real bitch. She's from the street. She's real hood. Like, she is not here to put on facade. She's not here to say things to make you like her. If she feels some type of way about people keep mentioning her, she will. I tried to at her on my story when I did Twerkulator. The ats are limited. She doesn't even allow everybody to tag her in things, which, I mean, that's real. Like, yeah, I know y'all don't like her. I love JT. I love City Girls. I love Young Miami. JT, you look so happy. Just, you've been through so much and you look so happy. Why is your man starting arguments in restaurants with his ex girlfriends? I don't even know if her and John are dating, but now we're speculating since the argument arose. JC, you look so happy. Uzi, please don't embarrass her again. We're sick of you embarrassing. It's embarrassing. But JT probably doesn't care because she was in Feds 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? She was like, yeah, it's been shopping sprees and palm trees. Like, I don't care about none of that. She don't. And she does not. Ooh, let's talk about another person that doesn't care about what anybody thinks. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Wendy Williams. Y'all know I love Wendy. I love Wendy because, say what you want, she's a pioneer. She's a pioneer in this industry. I've been following her career since she's been on radio, whatever. So we all know what went down. Tabitha just retired her husband from the police force. I believe LAPD, I assume they live in Los Angeles. Okay, great. Just retired her husband. She made the sweetest post about it, talking about how you speak things into existence, and you write things down, and you write down your plans, and you talk to God about your plans. And she's just very inspiring. I don't know if you follow her on social media. Tabitha Brown, we all know her as the vegan lady. It was a very great video, inspiring. So here comes Monday Morning Hot Topics. Wendy, they play the video because it went viral, obviously, like that. It was such a touching moment. So they talk about it on Wendy's show. Wendy Williams says basically that she could never be with a man who didn't work because it didn't work out for her. She's speaking of her ex, Kevin Hunter. And then it was this comment for me. Wendy says, yeah, so I think this marriage is about to be a little rocky, about to be on the rocks or in trouble because Tabitha is now the sole breadwinner for her household. Wendy, I love you, but you dead wrong, girl. How you gonna tell somebody that their wedding is on the rocks? You don't know what she's been through. You don't know the struggles they've been through. They have been broke. They have been fighting for their dreams. They have been, Tabitha was in and out of the hospital before she figured out what was wrong with her and changed her diet. Like, you, Wendy, now girl, you don't know what this couple has been through. Whatever, Tabitha, let's talk about your little classy read you gave her. Tabitha came in and was like, yeah, Wendy, God bless you. God bless you, Wendy. And she said, you don't know what has gone on in Mia, my man. She was basically like, this is my man. This is my husband. This is my man. Tabitha, you read Wendy Williams for filth. In the most spiritual, classy read I could ever hear in my entire life. But I want you all to know out there that Wendy Williams does not care at all. She doesn't care. She went viral. She had a moment. We're watching we're watching the show. We're watching the clips on her YouTube channel. We are giving her everything that she aspires to be. So yes, we're mad. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, why would she say that about Tabitha? I 100% guarantee you that Wendy Williams does not singularly care about that. So continue to leave the avocados under her messages. Continue to do whatever you want to do. The read was so good, Tab.
That's like the funniest thing.
It was so funny. Avocados, like, why is that her? Why? Can it be another vegetable? Like, oh my God, that was so funny. But I want y'all to know that Wendy, she don't care, child. I mean, but it was a good moment. It was a good 2 days on Instagram, for sure. Bill Cosby, oh my God. Bill Cosby has been released from prison. How many years was he in prison?
Was it 2, I think?
2. Ooh, baby. So I don't even care about that. It's just like, so I asked my grandparents about it at the cookout over the weekend, just to get, somebody in his same zones. Is it age frame or I don't know. Same zones opinion. My grandmother says, I think that's messed up. If he really did that to those women, he said he did it and he's just walking free.
He actually did not say that.
This is my grandmother. My grandfather said, my grandfather said Bill Cosby should have been dead a long time ago. I'm sorry, that is so funny. Like, what, Papa? I call my grandpa Papa. Like, he literally, I was like, this is crazy. Bill, whatever. I know in the deposition he admitted to women doing drugs before sexual acts. I don't know if he said he drugged women. I really don't feel like he said that. What I read is that he admitted to them taking drugs before sex. I don't care. Felicia Rashad. Felicia, you said nothing. You might have gave us a 1-2 sentence soundbite the entire time the trials were going on, the entire time this man was in court, the entire time women were coming forward, the entire time, Felicia, you sat there and said nothing. And then the moment we get word that this man is coming home from prison, you get on your Twitter. I believe it was Twitter. She sent us a tweet, oh, thank God, and finally, just, or whatever she said. Google it, schmoogle it. It was in support of Bill Cosby. Janet Hubert from Fresh Prince, the first Aunt Viv, not the light-skinned one, brown-skinned Aunt Viv. I mean, I just have to let them know. I don't know if you know out there. Janet Hubert got on her thing and was like, but, no ma'am. She said, no ma'am, we are not going to be doing this, making statements in support of a man who, caused all this trauma for all these years, I thought that was very hilarious. That Felicia Rashad and Janet had a little interchangeable moment, honey, on social media in the year of 2021. That was very hilarious. Bill, I cannot believe this man is home. I cannot believe he is home. And then Janet and Felicia. I just want to know, Felicia, why you felt so compelled to say something. Because now, a couple months ago, you were announced that you were on the board of, is it Howard? And baby, they say you're under review. They say you're in racial injustice courses, or not injustice courses, you're in sexual misconduct courses. And they're doing all these things. She should have never said anything. Felicia, like, are you kidding me? It's just how you didn't even speak out in support of him during all of this. And now that a couple things have been retracted, no, thank you, Felicia. Please mind your business. I'm sure Bill Cosby isn't running to your house to visit you when he gets home. Like, mind your business. Don't speak out against victims of sexual assault. I can't. Ooh. Another thing in the courts, Britney Spears, free Britney. Hashtag free Britney till she free. Free Britney till it's backwards, and I'm not playing about this. Free Britney Spears until she's free. Boom. Britney Spears, we all know, has been in a public battle for her life. Is it not? She's fighting Please insert that clip of her. She's fighting for her. She is literally fighting for her life. Like, I can't get over this. So she just had a court hearing. The judge denies the removal of her father from her conservatorship. Why? Like, it's like, judge, read the room, read the room, read the room. You see what's going on. So then they deny it. And then she calls 911 to her home to report abuse of the conservatorship. If you have not seen Framing Britney Spears on Hulu, look it up. If you really don't know what's going on, I need you to watch that documentary. It's like an hour and 10 minutes. Oh, Britney, I cannot believe that this is happening, that her sister spoke out. Jamie, please shut up. Like, and this is, I don't like Jamie Spears, and this is why. Because she got pregnant and Nickelodeon was like, boop, that's the end of Zoe 101. And then she gonna get on Instagram and be like, that's not why my show, and girl, yes it is. They can have you a teenager and pregnant representing Nickelodeon, girl. Yes, they kicked you off. And then you wanna be commenting about, girl, Britney Spears wants to have a baby again. She wants to get married. She wants to do music. She wants to do a lot of things, but she's not going to do it on your father's time or dime, baby. No. Keep your mouth shut.
I heard that she made over triple-digit millions in
Who?
her residency at Vegas.
Brittany? And she didn't see a drop of that money. Yeah, I saw that on E! She didn't see a drop of that money because her father is holding her life literally hostage. He's holding, like, what is he even doing with all that money? What are you even doing with it? Like, please, give me a break. What are you riding around in your golf cart during the day on your property? Give Britney back her money and get out of her face. Like, seriously, the judge, I felt like that was real.
If you ask me,
the family.
I think it's the family, the lawyer, and the judge. I think the lawyer knows the judge, and the family knows the lawyer.
I hope that's not the case. I hope they're not all in cahoots trying to tear you down, Britt. Free Britney till it's backwards. Like, I can't say anything else. Free her. Like, are y'all really doing this? Making her have an IUD? She wants to have a daughter maybe, or another son, or she wants to live her life. Like, could you imagine not being able to spend your own money? What? And I'm a I would have drug her father through the freaking dirt. I'm so sick of this man. Brittany, I'm so sorry, honey. We praying for you, boo. We rooting for you, Britt. We really are. I'm so sick of talking about J-Lo and Ben. I am so sick. But it just really bothers me how, so J-Lo and Ben were just spotted in the Hamptons over the 4th of July weekend. And apparently they were all together with her kids and his kids before that. And that is why I'm even speaking about them today, because it makes me feel some type of way. Like, y'all were just with, A-Rod, right? Not A-Rod. Is it A-Rod? Yes, A-Rod and the kids, merging lives, about to get married, and then here you are doing this again. So basically, Jennifer, I'm speaking on behalf of the familiar relationship with the kid. Like, just sound off in the comments. Do you think it's too soon? Like, they just broke up, March or February, and now she's already doing family outings and vacations with the new man and his kids? I don't know. I feel like it's too soon. I really feel like it's too soon. But with that being said, I'm not a mother. I'm not a parent. So who am I to say what's too soon? Jennifer, if you want to have your kids on vacation with the new man's, I don't know. I just feel like it's too soon. I hope Max and Emmy are doing all right, considering your name being in the press every week. That's all I have to say about that. Max and Emmy, I hope you're doing great. I really do. I mean, I feel bad. I really feel bad. Like, I just feel like she's doing too much too soon. But hey, you can do what you want when you're a billionaire, live it up. Fly your kids around, fly his kids around, do whatever you want to do. I want to talk about how disappointed I am in Rachel Nichols. Rachel, it upsets me.
I can tell.
You guys, it upsets me because I love Rachel Nichols. If you know me in my personal life, I am an avid basketball watcher, both college and the NBA, but I love the NBA. I just used to always say, look at Rachel out there, doing it, getting, like, she was always there, like, on the scene. Like, she was always at the playoffs. She was always at LeBron's games in specific. Like, I just remember when he was playing for the Heat, she was at every freaking home game. Like, Rachel, oh my God. So TMZ has reported, and they also have the audio as well. They have the audio, which makes it even more embarrassing. You know, when you have that clip.
Isn't it funny how the NBA just has audio of everything?
Yes.
They caught the old guy like
Yep. The nappy-headed host. Yep. So, honey, yeah, Rachel Nichols was she was caught. She was recording something in her hotel room during the bubble situation last year during the pandemic. She was doing like sound bites or voiceovers or whatever, I don't know. And LeBron's publicist comes in. I don't remember this man's name. Help me, I'm so sorry. LeBron's publicist comes in and she's just venting to him. The camera is still recording. I don't know if she thought she paused it, honey. I don't know. The mic and the camera was on recording. And she is saying to this man, like, they're trying to take my job. They're trying to move up. What's my baby's name? Maria Taylor. They're trying to move Maria Taylor up and put her in all these different spots. And this was the soundbite that got me. She was like, I don't know if they're really trying to do this diversity push, but I can't afford to lose my spot. Rachel, are you, what? I feel like LeBron's publicist would have snitched on you anyway. I feel like he literally would have said something if you weren't dumb enough to not hit cancel or hit stop on your camera. Rachel, I can't believe you said that. And we love Maria. She's, a little newer, but she's beautiful. And I do believe she has an athletic background. I think she played basketball. Oh God, I hate that you said that and they caught you, girl. What does this mean for her? Like, what does this mean in the new age of ESPN? Are they gonna fire you? Are they gonna give you some B-list place to go? Are they gonna?
ESPN or NBA, whatever it is, they're on the clock because remember Jamil Hill kind of did the same thing.
Yes, yep.
Just saying it out public.
Right, Jamil, I know y'all hate her on Twitter. I love her. I follow her on Twitter, I follow her on Instagram. I think she's hilarious. I think she's great for the culture. Y'all can hate her, think she's corny, all you want. I love Jamil, and she did get that back. So come on, ESPN. Y'all better make something shake. Now we want to see what y'all really about to do. Now we want to see what's really about to go on, because what y'all gonna do? I mean, what are they gonna do? How they treated Jamil? How are y'all gonna treat Rachel? Because Rachel been with ESPN. Ooh, she been there for like 15 years or something. I cannot believe. It's just so sad when you see your idols fall like this. You know what I'm saying? Not that I'm idolizing anyone, but I appreciate her and I like watching her and I appreciate her career. So just to see this happening, Rachel, ESPN, y'all gotta get the ball rolling because we really want to see what y'all about to do now. Like this story just broke yesterday, I think. So it's fresh, ESPN. It's fresh. We're waiting. And Disney on ESPN. Oh yeah! I'm gonna see what's going on. Okay, cut the check. We want to see what's happening. Erica Mena. Oh my God. So Erica Mena, she's married, right? Yep, they're married. She's married to Safari. What does she do? How do we know Erica?
Erica used to be a model.
She's a model?
Yeah, she used to be a video girl.
She's a model. PC. Okay, PC. She's a model. She's a video girl. I don't know if she has like a line or anything now. You know, the girls, they come out with lines, waist trainers, and blah, blah, after they get the surgery, honey, they be trying to sell us stuff, child. But I don't know if she's doing any of that. Boom. So they had the first baby. It was a girl. Then she was pregnant again. Then there was some marital problems. She was saying that she at one point didn't want Safari in the labor and delivery room because she didn't want that stress. And a lot of women rallied behind her, actually saying, that this is a time for you to be as peaceful as possible. If you're gonna have somebody in there altering your energy, don't have them in there. So I was, seeing a lot of women rally behind her. Boom. So then, I don't know if Safari and Erica Mena are together. I feel like that is the jugular here, is we need to know if they're together with this new information presented. So Safari was seen out, It looked like a club, right? It looked pretty dark in there. It looked like a little club, bar, kickback situation. It was seen canoodling with a woman. Erica hops in the comments on, I saw it on Hollywood Unlocked. I don't know what you guys saw it on. Oops, she hops in the comments and says, yes, this is what married men do, blah, blah. But basically just giving us some negative energy. You didn't even want this man in the delivery room. I believe they said they were getting a divorce, or she said that. And we saw the baby was born. He was there. I don't know if he was there in the delivery room, but he was at the hospital, child, because we saw the pictures. So then Lil Duval I love Lil Duval. I think he's hilarious. A lot of people don't like him because he's truthful. That's the only thing I can see why people don't like him. He just be spitting them facts. He's funny. So whatever. So Lil Duval interjects himself in the conversation, and he's basically like first you didn't want him here, are y'all together? Or like basically he's asking what we're asking, like, are y'all together or not? Blah blah blah. You're saying all these things, and then she says something like, mind your business, he's married, blah blah blah. And then he was like, your postpartum is showing or acting up. Lil Duval, the comments were swarming with women sticking up for Erica Mena, saying like, postpartum is real, don't treat it as a joke. She really could be going through postpartum, she just had a baby, da 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 da. They were really rooting for you, Erica. They were really sticking up for you, Lil Duval. They're really mad at you. The women are, I'm sure the men don't care. The women are really mad that you use that against her. But my whole thing is, Erica, I'm just gonna play devil's advocate here if I can, Erica. You're a reality star. That is your main source of income, in my most humble opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong, Erica, please. You are a reality star. You put your business out every couple of weeks. Every week or two, we are hearing something about your marriage, about the babies, about the delivery, like something's going on. Are you and Sha'Carri together or not? What's going on? So basically, that's kind of how I feel. Like, you keep talking about it. You keep saying certain things about it. And then when people comment, especially Lil Duval, I know when people comment and say the things that they do, then you want to pop off, but you're the one providing all this information. If you don't want us to talk about it, be like Kerry Washington, never seen her kids. Be like Beyonce, pick and choose when you share what you want to share. Be like somebody else. If you don't want us commenting on this information you're telling us, Eric, you're telling us the tea. You're giving it to us. So if you don't want us to know, hide your kids, hide your wife. Literally, hide them. Hide your kids, hide your husband. Do what you have to do. But you keep getting on the Twitters and the Instagrams, and you're saying these things. So I wish you health and wealth and a great recovery from your recent child. And I hope that you aren't having a hard time in postpartum, because yes, that is super depressing. Lil Duval, he's hilarious. I'm sorry. Yes, of course he shouldn't have said something about some woman being on postpartum. Yes, you can't make jokes about that now in 2021. I'm sure they would have let it slide back in the Eddie Murphy day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do things like that anymore. Like, people will come after you with the pitchforks, ready to mob you.
Do you think she's giving us this information or being this detailed about her marriage because of her being on Love and Hip Hop?
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said she's a reality star. Like, so when the Love and Hip Hop rolls back around, she gonna be sitting there like, yeah, so me and Sha'Carri have been getting into it since we're waiting. You're gonna say that. She's gonna be like, yeah, me and Sha'Carri, ever since we had the baby, we've been really, we already know. You're gonna be in the confessionals telling us what you've already told us on Twitter, baby. Save it for the camera. Save it for the cameras. At this point, seriously, and yes, Lil Duval he shouldn't have said that, but you can't get mad at people for commenting on your life when it's on display. Erica, I'm so sick of you. I hope you and Sha'Carri get back together. I really do. You make a great couple. The kids are cute, so we're rooting for you. But don't be mad at Lil Duval, please. You guys, as always, thank you for watching. You're already here, so subscribe to my channel. Cut those notifications on. smash that like button, and please do not forget to share this. You know, share it out. Say, hey, you want to hear some hot topics? Let me send it over to my BFF. Let me send it over to my roommate, to my college friend. Send it over, honey. Let's talk about the tea together in my comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.